What if the so-called villain of the X-Men wasn't wrong? What if Magneto's war wasn't about hate, but about survival? Today, we explore the life, ideology, and legacy of Eric Lehnsherr, the master of magnetism. From Auschwitz to Genosha, this is why, despite his methods, many believe Magneto was right. Magneto. Terrorist to some, hero to others. To understand his fight, we must begin where his life nearly ended, during one of history's darkest hours, the Holocaust. Before he was Magneto, he was Max Eisenhardt, a Jewish boy in Nazi-occupied Poland. When his family was sent to Auschwitz, young Max's powers manifested in terror, twisting iron gates as his mother was torn from him. In that camp, he learned one lesson: never again. Years later, Max found peace with his wife and daughter. But when his powers flared and the townspeople burned his home with his daughter Anya inside, grief turned to rage. He slaughtered the mob, another victim of fear, reborn as Magneto. In Israel, Magneto met Charles Xavier. They debated coexistence. Xavier believed in peace. Magneto, scarred by genocide, believed in power. Their friendship cracked, setting the stage for a lifelong ideological war. Now Magneto, he struck military bases, built Asteroid M, and led the Brotherhood. His message: mutants are the next evolution. If humans wouldn't accept them, they would rise and rule. We are the future, Charles, not them. Magneto believes mutants must embrace their superiority and defend themselves before humanity turns on them. Every sentinel, every slur, every attempt to cure mutants only confirmed his beliefs. Magneto was right to fear humans. Governments created registration acts, mutant cures, and sentinels. Robots designed to exterminate mutants. Genocidal plots like Strikers showed Magneto's paranoia wasn't paranoia. It was prophecy. Magneto didn't wait for a second genocide. He fought back, against governments, against the cure, against extermination. From lifting bridges to dismantling armies, he sent a message: never again will mutants be helpless. But the war cost him dearly. Magneto lost allies, family, and even tried Xavier's way, becoming headmaster of his school. Yet every peaceful step ended in betrayal or bloodshed, so he returned to the one role he knew: warrior. Genosha. A mutant homeland. For a moment, Magneto ruled a free society. Mutants thrived. Peace seemed possible. But the world watched, waiting, and Magneto prepared for the worst. Then came genocide. Sentinels descended. 16 million mutants slaughtered. Magneto's worst fear became real. Even Xavier's students wore the truth. Magneto was right. It wasn't just a slogan, it was a reckoning. From Quentin Quire's t-shirt to Krakoa's formation, Magneto's ideas became the foundation for mutant pride. Even Xavier adopted his vision of sovereignty. Now a leader of Krakoa, Magneto's dream lives. Once the outcast, now the architect of mutant diplomacy. His message, mutant freedom through strength, is no longer heresy. It's law. Magneto's means were brutal. But were they unjustified? Genocide, persecution, betrayal? He fought all of it. His war wasn't for vengeance, it was for survival. For many, that makes him not a villain, but a necessary avenger. Magneto was right. Right to prepare. Right to protect. Right to fight when peace failed. He did terrible things. But in a world that hated mutants, he may have been the only one willing to do what was needed. Not because he wanted war, but because he wanted mutants to survive it. And in the end, he became what they needed most: a protector, a warning, a legend. Do you believe Magneto was right? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more deep dives into Marvel's most powerful minds.